morning. This is K0QQR. For the next 2 hours, I'll be monitoring the Colorado Connection statewide frequencies to answer any call for help and relay your information to 911. If you have an emergency, please say Mayday 3 times in quick succession. This volunteer service is organized by the Colorado Emergency Reporting Net, CERN, which meets every evening at 6:30 p.m., and everyone is welcome to check in.
This training information is provided by the Colorado Emergency Reporting Net. Contributors: Mike, KE0QQR, Richard, AC0HW, Sam, KE0QMJ, the Colorado Connection, KB0VJJ, linked repeaters at www.colcon.org, and all CERN monitors at the time of this call. What have we responded to? We have responded to injuries in the mountain regions of Colorado, traffic accidents in the mountain roads of Colorado, stranded motorists and individuals in Colorado, forest fires and smoke calls, and simple requests to pass on information to other people. This training is taken from a real call taken by CERN. For the purpose of the training, the names, call signs, and phone numbers have been changed. Colorado Emergency Reporting Net call sign is Whiskey 123. Caller in need of help call sign is Alpha X-Ray YZ. Responding Search and Rescue Team call sign is K123. Colorado Emergency Reporting Net Support Team call sign N123. This is from a real call. Note, when calling 911, tell the 911 operator that you are with the Colorado Emergency Reporting Net and have an emergency call on your amateur radio from a person in the backcountry of Colorado in need of help. They may want your name and phone number as a contact. Give the county of the nearest city location and ask to be transferred to that 911 center. Very important, all information passed back and forth between 911 and the person in need of help must be exact, as told to you by each side. Do not add or delete anything. How does it start? You receive a call from someone in need of help. Question 1. What kind of help do they need? Next, grab the standardized reporting form for this situation. I will tell you where you can get these forms at the end of this training session. If they want a radio check, give them a signal quality and auto quality response. They may just be checking to see if they can hit the repeater from the trail they are on. Let them know that you are with Colorado Emergency Reporting Net. Some folks give their call sign and say they are monitoring. Some do this just to see if they can hit the repeater. Give them a signal quality and auto quality response. Let them know that you are with the Colorado Emergency Reporting Net. Taking action. Answering the call by going back with your call sign and that you are with the Colorado Emergency Reporting Net. Grab the correct report form and start filling it in. Start with the date and the time at the top. Write down the caller's name and call sign and ask for their phone number. Ask the caller what assistance is needed. Ask the caller for a location, crossroads, nearest town, and GPS coordinates if they have them. Ask the caller for a description of the vehicle they are driving and where it is parked. Ask the caller about injuries and the extent of those injuries. Ask the caller if they know what county they are in or the closest city or town. Decision number 3. The caller wants you to contact another party by phone to come on the radio. Call the third party and tell them that the caller wants them to get on the radio. Tell the third party your caller is on the Colorado Connection frequencies. Ask the third party what their call sign is and tell your caller that you have made contact and they will be coming on the radio shortly, and continue to monitor. Calling 911. After hello, tell the 911 operator that you are with the Colorado Emergency Reporting Net and have an emergency call on your amateur radio from a person in the backcountry of the Colorado that's in need of help. Follow through. Always do the follow through. Stay with the call if you can, or pass the call and all information to one of the CERN emergency support folks on your list. Problems encountered. You will almost always encounter some type of a problem. In the case of this call, the local 911 operator forwarded the call to the wrong county. Not to worry, the 911 system is tied together statewide, and the information was forwarded to the correct county by the 911 call taker. Also, when the caller was told to prop his foot up and rest until help arrived, he was in a fringe signal area and we lost contact with him on the radio. Search and rescue could not reach him on the radio either. At one point, the caller figured it out and made contact by radio again and was told the needed information. That's why we stay on the radio monitoring. Why we do a net every night at 6:30 p.m. To practice copying information over the radio across the state of Colorado on the Colorado Connection linked repeaters. How can you participate? Do you need more information? Contact Colorado Emergency Reporting Net by email, cern@colcon.org. Put in the subject line CERN info and ask your question in the body. This is the actual emergency CERN phone call. The items that are underlined should be on your report form. I prefer to put mine on the report form plus a timeline of every action underneath that. Emergency CERN call at 12:56 hours to 10:19. Answer the call and start filling out the form. 12:56. Alpha XYZ called for help on a sprained ankle and he could not make it back to his vehicle. His name was Fred Davis. His phone number is 123-456-7890. His location, Pennsylvania Creek and Coronet Road, 2.5 miles south of Breckenridge in the Blue River area. Alpha XYZ gave a GPS coordinates of 39.25.27 and 106.00.42, about 1.25 miles from the trail head. Alpha XYZ's vehicle is a silver Toyota Tundra parked at the trail head. 911 was called by Whiskey 123 and transferred to Teller County 911. Whiskey 123 gave all the above information to Teller County 911 and went back to monitoring. As Whiskey 123 was monitoring, Summit County SAR, with an amateur radio operator with them, notified Whiskey 123 that they were en route. Remember, I said that the 911 system is a statewide system. So based on the location above that was given, it was transferred to Summit County and they responded. Emergency CERN call continued. 911 questions relayed. No other injuries, and they are dressed for the weather. This info relayed between 911 and Alpha XYZ. Call taken by Whiskey 123 was mobile at the time. Alpha XYZ notified of help on the way. Alpha XYZ told to prop his foot up on something. Whiskey 123 tried to contact Alpha XYZ at 1:43 p.m. and had no contact. Summit County Rich search and rescue team, Kilo 123, en route at 1:50 p.m. 210-19. Search and Rescue mobile phone number is 123-456-7890. Whiskey 123 needed to leave his vehicle at the time. November 123 taking call over at 1:50 p.m. to 10:19. Relief support member for CERN. Also close to out of range at the site location is variable per Kilo 234 Colorado Connection Control Operator. Communications may be difficult. This was important information for the search and rescue team. Emergency CERN call continued. At 2:11 p.m., Kilo 123 calling Alpha XYZ, no contact. At 2:52 p.m., contact made between Alpha XYZ and K123 Summit County Search and Rescue, informing them that 2 snowmobiles sent into the area by the Beaver Dam area. 2:58 p.m., Whiskey 123 taking call back, original CERN operator back on the radio. 3:40 p.m., party involved, Alpha XYZ, notified CERN they were safely back at the trailhead and their vehicle and going to go to the urgent care. At 3:50 p.m., CERN was notified by Kilo 123 that operations were successful and that the parties involved and rescue team had cleared the site. That's the end of the call. This is how a group of volunteer amateur radio operators and first responders come together to help those in need. The Colorado Emergency Reporting Net would like to thank the following: the Colorado Connection for its use of the repeaters at www.colcon.org, the Summit County Search and Rescue Team and all volunteer team, all Colorado Emergency Reporting Net volunteers for monitoring and assisting in the call. For more information on the Colorado Emergency Reporting Net, copy and paste into your browser the below coordinates. The basic documents and information are at the above location, free for everyone. 73's KE0QMJ.